As the Mocro War goes on, neutrality becomes rare, and it seems that allies are needed to get out of it. Knopfel, who is an important lieutenant in Rico's group, is also a main target of the rival camp around Hose, who will try at all costs to cross his name off the blacklist. And to achieve this, a union of force with a unit led by Salim alias the Snake is welcome.
He's like a god for these bastards.
The Snake is considered a criminal partner of Noureddin H. The two accomplices are behind numerous liquidations, especially in the Amsterdam underworld, and thus undertake a new mission in Germany in the summer of 2015. Indeed, Knopfel hides in Berlin during part of that same year, which was confirmed by a rival observation team sent to the capital of the Federal Republic. Noureddin is a very important individual in his organization. He is accompanied by the twin brothers Mamoun and Khalid B, who are also known. However, it was pointed out in a court hearing that their status is much lower than that of Noureddin. And to carry out this new work, there is a close collaboration between Salim and Omar of the Camp Hose, which is organized.
Salam, brother. How are you?
Salam, brother. Everything is good.
Let's see if we can help each other.
My friends in Berlin saw him again in a street like PC Hoofstraat in an S-Class.
PC Hoofstraat refers in Amsterdam to the Pieter Cornelius Hoofstraat, known for its luxury stores in the heart of the city, and whose protagonists use this name to refer to an equivalent in Berlin, which is Kurfürstendamm, also known as Kurdamm. Salim just received a photo of Knopfel, taken a few days ago in this fancy street. It is consistent with police investigations, which also show that there have been previous parking violations at the same time with a Mercedes S-Class, rented under a false name assigned to Knopfel. The use of a false name is not trivial, especially when he will use a false passport in the name of Omar G. to later book a hotel in Dusseldorf in September 2015.
Brother, these guys took a picture of Knopfel and the person he was with. That was 2 days ago. It's right there.
What's the plan now? Are we sending weapons in advance or what? Actually, yeah, we'll just send them. Do you have a house there?
I already have a driver that knows the way there. Isn't there a Colo or a guy from outside Europe who can just come into this PC Hoofstraat?
Salim makes Omar understand that he has no Colo available, who could get rid of Knopfel in all tranquility without being unmasked. He is referring to a Colombian hitman. And so they have to recruit other guys to go to Berlin. So it's the potential shooter Tony and his driver Cedric. As for the weapons, Omar takes care of delivering them to a gas station in Amsterdam South, and from there, the Snake arranges the transport via a man who goes with his family to Germany and who will hide them in his car.
Brother, how many weapons are we going to send there?
I have AKs and Glocks lying around.
It's okay. Send 4 Glock and 2 AK, okay? Better to have extra. Also look at who else I can send there.
The two planners do not hide their desire to end Knopfel's life.
Yeah, please, brother. This man is really important. I put too much energy into this.
Brother, I don't need to tell you how much I want it. I'm so motivated that I have to keep calm because I don't want to make a mistake with this man.
Everyone relies on him. He's like a kind of god for these bastards.
In addition, given the importance of Knopfel in the milieu, a contract of €1 million has been placed on his head, which will be distributed mainly to the executors. From the messages that were later decrypted, it appears that Omar is not yet ready with the 4 Glocks due to a lack of ammunition, and that he will also have to wait a little longer for the AK-47s.
Brother, it's gonna take some time, because these AKs are with people who work in the day. You got it? The Glock, I have 2 complete.
Brother, please fix this. You have no idea what I had to do for this. Please do your best.
Brother, I told you, I have 2 full Glocks. How could I lie? And actually, I don't know how much work you put into it, but I want this man more than you know. This guy killed my brother.
Who said anything about lies here? I'm just saying do your best. You made me happy with the 4. Now you only have 2, and I understand that you want to do it. You have all your reasons.
It is important to remember that Omar's brother Yusuf was murdered in 2012 in the Staatsliedenburg neighborhood by Gwinnett Martha's group, who were looking for Ben Auf at the time. Knopfel is on the list of suspects, but there is no real additional evidence against him. However, it seems that, contrary to what the justice system claims, Omar and his team see things differently. Let's go back to our story. After transporting the weapons to Berlin, the team must proceed in the same way. Tony and Cedric board the train to their destination. It seems that once they arrive in Berlin, they went by cab to a hotel, where they were taken care of by Mimoun. A few days later, the Snake gives Cedric instructions to lead him efficiently for the upcoming operation.
It's better if you go down and shoot too. You got it, and your buddy has to do the same so he puts it through his head. He has to die.
No, my buddy is coming down. It'll be 4 PM. It'll be full. When he comes down, then I don't have time, because he will have already started shooting. I also have a gun with me, so if I have the opportunity to shoot, I will. We will see what the situation is.
Brother, please shoot too. If he is with 4 guys, then you have to shoot 2. If there are only 2 guys, then your buddy can shoot solo, but he has to aim well at the head. He has to be dead, dead, dead.
If it is with 4, then I shoot. If 2, then the other one manages. The whole point is for him to die. Anyway, he's going to get a bullet in the head.
Yes, the Snake would like Cedric to get off the bike as well as shoot at the target, but according to him, this should not be necessary. However, Cedric feels that a third person is needed on the field as an additional driver.
I understand, my brother, but is it really necessary to have this driver? Is he a friend of yours? Can't we do it without him? It's going to take even longer. My head is going to explode with stress. Do as you feel best. What your instincts tell you and we do it.
It's not my impression. It's just that we are missing one man in this situation.
So are you missing a driver or a shooter?
A driver. Otherwise, I take the driver's seat, and the guy we bring in takes the shooter's seat. I'm a better driver, so I drive.
On August 22nd, Cedric and Tony return to the Netherlands to pick up an additional man, Jürgen, and then return to Berlin, all 3 together 2 days later. Jürgen takes on the role of motorcycle driver. Tony retains his role as the main shooter, while Cedric will be in charge of driving the getaway car. It is interesting to note that during their temporary return to the Netherlands, Khaled stood near their car, parked in a fast food restaurant parking lot, to make sure they did not give up on the mission, while maintaining communication with his brother Mimoun.
Listen, I'm only afraid of the double game. I don't trust any of these shooters.
In addition to not trusting the soldiers, they also showed disrespect to Cedric by making fun of him behind his back.
They will still come back.
Yeah, he has to do it. I have his driver's license.
Okay. Satan that you are.
Look.
He's ugly. You're mad.
At the same time, Mimoun informs his brother about Cedric's new role in the operation.
No, he's not a shooter anymore. He thinks he's the Black Schumacher. He's a driver. Then we will reward him well so that he can buy a house in Suriname. He has a Mocro wife. She really didn't know what to choose.
Under mounting pressure, the Snake promises Cedric that he will make a lot of money.
Brother, do your best. I'll give you a big bonus. More than you were supposed to get. More than my friend told you. And for all the fuckers out there with him, 100K more. I'll give you the money where you want it. Suriname, China, America, Netherlands.
Brother, when everything is settled, we get him. If we see him, he will be ours.
The team waits for the opportunity to kill Knöffel for several weeks. They sleep in a hideout in the Helmholtzstrasse, not far from Kudamm. A short time before, Mimoun saw Knöffel in a cafe called Cappuccino, located in a fancy shopping street in Berlin, still near Kudamm. An on-site contact indicates that he is a regular lunch customer, and since then, the spotters are waiting for his return to warn the team.
Yo, little one, you good? I'm at this cappuccino right now. We'll see if this fag is there.
Yeah, everything's fine. We are here.
Okay. This fag has not been seen yet.
We'll wait then.
As the days go by, the men become more and more impatient and want to return to the Netherlands to solve some problems. Noureddin himself contacts Cedric to dissuade him from this decision.
Yo, brother, what's the problem?
There is no problem. It's them who make a problem when I say I want to move to the Netherlands.
Work can happen at any time. We're not going to start waiting for you to get back.
Things are not going as planned here. We still want to finish the job, but we also want to go down to the Netherlands. It's been almost 2 weeks since we've been here, so these 2 to 3 days when I'm back home shouldn't be a problem.
Cedric is worried about his wife's reaction if he doesn't come home soon. Noureddin offers to give her some money to lighten the mood.
This man is important. Tell me where I can go to give money to your wife. Let me also bring an Enet phone so you can just talk to her.
She can't believe something like that. Either I'm here myself, or it's no good for her. It's between me and her. It's our thing. She knows I'll never send anyone home.
So, the soldiers will return temporarily to the Netherlands. Meanwhile, Noureddin reminds Cedric of the crucial value of Knöffel for their group.
Brother, this dog wanted to do us, and he almost got us. That's why it's so important.
Once the business is done, the bandits return to Berlin and spend a few more days there. Despite their efforts, they were unable to locate Knöffel because he had already left town, forcing them to abandon their pursuit. On September the 9th, the mission ended in failure. After failing to be captured by the bandits in Berlin, Knöffel was finally arrested by the police in 2016 in Dublin, in possession of, among other things, a fake Dutch passport under the name Omar. It was revealed that this fake passport was issued by a criminal network linked to Scarface, before tensions between the two groups reached a critical point. As far as Knöffel is concerned, the man will never return to society. Also, in late 2015, the group led by Gwyneth Marthas began to feel increasing pressure from the rival group around Hose. Khaled, also known as the Eye, warns his group members of an impending attack and also tells his friend Surali that their group is currently in a weak position against their opponent.
We're really sleeping, brother. It's probably because a lot of us aren't in the field anymore. We need to put more guys on site.